Now new at 5, we at WKMG are really proud of a new stamp about to be printed by the U.S. Postal Service honoring the woman our station is named after. So if you've ever wondered where WKMG came from, it stands for Katharine Meyer Graham, a true trailblazer in the world of journalism.
Absolutely. She was the first woman to run a major newspaper, the Washington Post, based on the principles laid out in the First Amendment that a free press keeps the powerful in check and calls out corruption. News 6's Eric Von Anken talked to KMG's son today. And Eric, he is also very proud of his mom.
And I think we should all be.
Absolutely.
And I think we can all kind of relate to this story a little bit. So he told me that he tried explaining this to his daughters, that their grandmother, Katharine Graham, was the first female Fortune 500 CEO, actually the first 1,000 CEO. She was the only woman in the country running a major corporation back in the 60s and standing up for what's right while facing unimaginable pressure and all the while doubting herself. She wasn't sure if she was up for the challenge. To get here on a U.S. postal stamp, Katharine Meyer Graham started here. After losing her husband, she took over the Washington Post in 1963 with only newspaper reporting experience. She learned quickly she would have to prove herself every day.
I thought the way men thought, because I'd been brought up in that world, and that I was a sort of second-class citizen.
Her biggest challenge was a showdown with President Nixon and the U.S. government during the Vietnam War.
The Justice Department late today asked for a federal court order to stop the Washington Post.
As depicted in the Steven Spielberg film The Post, Graham had to decide whether to publish what became known as the Pentagon Papers.
Do you have the papers?
A top-secret study revealing the truth about the war.
And the Attorney General of the United States had sent her a message: if you publish this and you're convicted of a crime as a result, the government can take away your television stations, which were about a third of the value of our company.
Katharine Meyer's son, Don, the current chairman of Graham Holdings, tells me when his mom ultimately decided to go ahead with publishing the Pentagon Papers, she wasn't sure about it.
I'm here asking your advice, Bob, not your permission.
Which happened quite often, actually.
My mother was, oddly, was a CEO, but was a very, very self-doubting person. She was always saying to herself, I wonder if I'm getting this right. I wonder if I'm not about to make some terrible mistake.
We are extremely gratified.
Katharine Meyer Graham was vindicated by the U.S. Supreme Court, and shortly after, through solid journalism and a commitment to truth-telling, Graham and the Post changed the course of history yet again, exposing the Watergate scandal that led to President Nixon's resignation.
The fact that I was a woman made me more conspicuous.
And in 1980, KMG, as we call her, was named the most influential woman in the country.
It is a good lesson that somebody pretty normal, somebody who didn't have elaborate preparation, somebody who'd never been to business school, but who had good judgment and who picked great people to surround her and help her with decisions, turned out to be a really good leader.
Mrs. Graham passed away in 2001, and before she died, she was asked about her station being named after her. She said it was overwhelming and a little embarrassing. So how does somebody get their picture on a stamp? Right. The Postal Service Citizens Advisory Committee picks the finalists. They send them to the Postmaster General. The Graham children, they say, found out almost a decade ago that the Postal Service was even considering their mom, and now finally the stamp, guys, is going to be printed next year.
Just wonderful.
A lot of time,
yeah, as it should be. She is so incredible. Her life story is so incredible. What was it like interviewing our boss's boss
no pressure.
today,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Intimidating? Great guy, and he's so proud of his mother, and that's why we are. I mean, a real trailblazer, the definition of trailblazer.
Just seeing her at that boardroom, that picture you had in your piece with about 40 men, and just her there.
Can't imagine.
What a woman. All right, Eric, thank you so much.